Right, so the company Maectech have kindly sent me out this 4-inch camera suction cup mount to review and test. And stick around because later on in the video I'm going to be showing you how to attach this to the car. Then we're putting an action camera on there and getting some test footage for you. So now let's take it out of the box and see what you get. Here we go. So now I've got everything outside the box. Let's take a closer look at what you get. So first of all, on the left here, we've got the instructions manual. And then we've got some wet wipes. Now you'll be needing these to clean the bottom of the suction cup, just to make sure there's no dirt and debris on there. And then we've got the air pump suction cup base. This is going to be good, it's a first for me. I've got plenty of suction mounts, but none what you pump your own air into, so that's going to be interesting later on. And then we've got a lanyard just for safety purposes in case this was to slip off your car. But if you attach it properly like I'm going to show you later, you're going to reduce your chances there. And then we've got the double ball magic arm by Maectech. Now you just slacken this off, then you've got 2 ball and joints. This one's going to be for your action camera. And then this one just screws on top of the suction mount there. And then last of all, we've got the cell phone clip. So if you don't have an action camera, you'll be able to mount this on the suction mount, and then you'll be able to use your mobile phone instead. Right, so now we've got everything outside the box. Let's take a closer look and assemble the air pump suction cup base. Here we go. Right, so this is the base of the suction cup mount. As you can see, it looks really sturdy and feels very well made. And just underneath here, we've got a dust cover. Now this is handy because when you're keeping it in storage, we don't want any dust getting in there. So that's why Maectech provide you with these wet wipes, just in case there's any dirt and debris in there. So I'll just put the dust cover back on, but I'll be taking it off later on in the video to mount it to the car. And then when I show you how to attach this to the car later on, when you've took the dust cover off, press down firmly, and then you've got to start pumping this, and you always got to ensure that the white line is not visible, and then it's going to be in its strongest state. Now let's take a closer look at the double ball magic arm. So as I shown you earlier, you'll just slacken this off. That loosens both ball and joints. And then you'll be able to tighten this back up wherever you want your camera angling. And then you also get this 3-prong adapter, which is a 1/4 inch thread. And that just screws on top there. And then they also provide a handy 1/4 inch screw. Again, that's just going to slip straight in there. And I do prefer these ones where they've got some leverage on there, because the other ones that haven't got this are quite difficult to get on and off. So as you can see, we've got quite a number of places where we can attach this. So let's just fix it to the one below the gold pin there. So that's just going to screw into position. And once that's screwed into position, that feels nice and sturdy, and that's not going nowhere. So in that position, that's going to be for any action camera, but then they also provide you with a cell phone clip. So now I'll show you how to attach it to that also. So then you just screw this off from the 1/4 inch thread there. Then underneath the phone clip, that's just going to screw back on. Like so. So now you can see the cell phone clip attached. I'll just put my phone in there to show you. So it's just a spring-loaded phone clip. You're just going to get your phone there, shove it straight up. And as you can see, that's the cell phone firmly in position now. And on top of the clip mount there, we've got a cold shoe mount, so that's going to be great for any microphones or lights. And you can also mount the phone clip in a horizontal position. You can slacken the ball and joint again, and then you'll be able to move this wherever you want to, just as I'm demonstrating now. So when you've got that 1/4 inch thread and the 3-prong on top there, you'll be able to mount any kind of action camera or DSLR camera, as I'll show you right now. So you can attach the Ace Pro 2 camera, or you can attach the Action 5 Pro. So that's how you mount a 360 camera as well. And then if you don't have any magnetic clips for your 360 camera, you'll just take off the 3-prong there. That exposes that 1/4 inch. And then we can just screw the 360 camera straight on top there. And then if you have a DSLR camera, again we've got that 1/4 inch thread mount, which is just going to screw straight on top there. And now you can see I've attached the 1/4 inch thread mount to the DSLR camera. So this suction cup mount is very, very versatile. And that really is sturdy, as you can see, because this DSLR weighs quite a bit and there's no movement in there whatsoever. Now I'm going to go outside and show you how to attach it to the car, and the test footage you're going to see is from the Action 5 Pro today. Here we go. Right, so before we mount it to the car, make sure you take that dust cap off first of all, and then make sure whatever you're attaching it to is clean and dry. So when the surface is clean and dry, we're ready to attach the pump. Now I need to angle it in this way, but I'm going to do it this way just so you can see better. So the surface is clean and dry, like I've said. You need to push down firmly, and then you need to start pumping at the side here. And if you can see that white visible line has disappeared now, and that can't pump no longer, and that's really in a sturdy position. Obviously I'm not having the camera angled that way for the demonstration, it'll be facing forward, and then I'll be mounting it all the way around the car. And then when you want to take it off, there's 2 toggles at the side here. You'll just pull them up at the same time and it pops straight off. And I've securely attached the lanyard just for a fail-safe there, but I'm fairly confident that that's not going to go anywhere even if I didn't have the lanyard. So that's what it looks like attached to the front of the car. And then the same principle is going to apply no matter where you attach it to the car. Just make sure the surface is clean and dry. So for a different perspective, I want the wing mirror in the shot as I'm driving forward. So for this one, we're just going to stick it on here, push in firmly, again start pumping the pump. That can't pump anymore and the white visible line is hidden, and that's on really secure. But now I want to angle the ball joint, so we'll loosen that, get it into position, just looking through the front screen to angle it up nicely, and that's a decent shot. And I've made sure the lanyard's securely in the door just for a fail-safe, but once again that's going nowhere. And when you want to detach it, just hold on to it and pull these toggles at the same time, and that pops straight off. And no matter where you attach it to the car, it's on the roof at the moment as you can see, it's just going to be the same principle. Make sure you take that dust cap off and the surface is clean and dry. And now I've shown you how to attach it to the car safely, I'm going to mount it in various positions around the car to get some test footage. Here we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and now that you've seen that pump in action, you can agree it's a really sturdy mount. And although I've had that lanyard attached today in various positions all the way around the car for fail-safe reasons, I'm fairly confident if I didn't use a lanyard, there'd be no trouble anyway, as you've seen in the footage today. It really is secure when you try and move it. So if you're interested in buying this suction cup mount from Maectech, I'll be leaving a link in the description, and there you'll be able to receive 15% off when you enter the coupon code. So as always, do stay tuned to the channel, as there's going to be plenty more videos on the horizon. But for now, thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and bye for now.